Hi guys, it's Mark Zickery of Space Command, also known as Mr. Sci-Fi, and it's my birthday today, so it's pretty exciting. And last Thursday was Elaine's birthday, so we combine our ages, and I'm taking the day off, and we're going to go have fun. It's really terrific. But I wanted to check in with you and let you know on my birthday where we're headed from here and what's going to be happening and what I've been thinking of. Now, first of all, my friend John King Tarpinian sent me a wonderful thing for my birthday, which I will show you. This is a piece of Ray Bradbury's house. Ray's house was all in bright canary yellow, and I spent many, many days there. As you know, for over 10 years, Ray was my mentor, and I'd go to that house about once a month, and we'd hang out and we'd talk about our writing and our careers, and it was just an incredible time. And I've shared some of that in my Mr. Sci-Fi podcasts, and I'll be getting into more of it. I'm writing a book about Ray and my friendship with him, and it's I think it's really sad that they tore down the house. I would have loved to have bought that house, but it's great to have this piece of the house and the memories, and I'm really glad to have it. So here's what's going on. I'm going to be touching base with you guys much more often, I think on a daily or every other day basis, in terms of Space Command, in terms of what we're doing, because I realized, I was talking to Elaine this morning, and looking, when you turn a certain birthday, you look back over your life and you look forward. And every 5 years or so, I write a letter to myself looking back and looking forward. And I did that when I turned 40. I did that when I turned 50 and 55 and so forth. And I'm going to do it again today. And one thing I was talking to Elaine about was the changing relationship between the audience and the artist. Because when I was growing up, and for many, many years of my career, it was basically a presentational relationship where you would be behind the work, you'd be presenting the work to the public, and that was basically the relationship. And you might get fan letters or run into people at conventions and so forth, but it was very much you presenting to them. Now, because of the internet, because of crowdfunding, because of the new relationship, you guys are much more my collaborators. You're not just an audience that I'm presenting material to, but you're funding it, you're making it happen, you're encouraging me. Many of you come and work on Space Command or join the roundtable that I run for writers and directors, etc. And I realize, and we were raised as artists to not be forthcoming about what's going on with us, what we need, what we're feeling, what our concerns are. Asking for help is a big challenge. That's why I read The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer, because I'm trying to learn the new way of doing things. And it's very exciting because whenever I tell people what's going on, whenever I ask for help, that help is forthcoming. And I have to trust you, and I have to trust the world, and I have to trust that I'm in a big warm hand that I can just fall back into and I will be caught. And so I'm going to be much more talking about those things soon. Everything is going very, very well. We're in post on Space Command. The edit is wonderful. We had an assemblage, and Elaine and I and Dave Edison, our editor, are working on it day by day, week by week. It's coming together very well. We're about 3/4 of the way through it, and then we have a lot of visual effects shots to generate. And we have people in Italy and Spain and Germany and here generating effects, generating sequences. But we're going to have to raise more money to actually get to the finish line for visual effects for post. And additionally, I'm doing a new draft on the second film. We're starting to lay track for the second film, starting to cast our actors, starting to talk about the name actors that we want to have in that one. And then I'll be rewriting script 3, rewriting script 4. And we're also starting to lay track for me to get managers and agents to represent me, to open the doors, to get the meetings, to pitch to the networks and the big platforms so we can do Space Command as a series, which is our goal. And of course, I'm rewriting the new Twilight Zone companion, the new edition that will be coming out shortly. And as I mentioned, I've been writing the book about Ray. I have a lot of projects, a lot of things I want to do. This upcoming decade, I think, is going to be very exciting, very rich. And of course, writing and directing with Elaine is phenomenal and wonderful and a dream come true. And she's the best partner I could possibly have. And I'm very grateful for this life and for having you as my partners and collaborators. So in the days to come, we'll be talking about much more about what we're doing. We may be moving our studio to another space. We're exploring that. It's basically about finishing the work, getting it out to you, having you be as much a part of it as you want to be, and going from here. But I can't tell you that at this stage of my life, to be writing and producing and directing films, to be working on all of these wonderful projects, to have created so much work that people love. Every day people are emailing me about Deep Space Nine or Star Trek, The Next Generation, or Sliders, or Smurfs, or He-Man, or Real Ghostbusters, all these different shows I got to be part of that left a mark and continue to be watched all these years later. And I'm very grateful for this life and for what you bring to it and how you make my life so much better. So that's about it for now. We'll be talking much more in the days to come, and definitely I'm very open to your thoughts, your your wishes. And fulfillment will be getting on top of all of that. We have a whole team of people on that. And it's very funny. I was talking to Guillermo del Toro's manager not long ago, and because Guillermo is doing The Strain and Pacific Rim, and Pacific Rim 2, he's scouting that in China now. And I'm in communication with Guillermo, of course. And I talked to Gary Unger, who's Guillermo's producing partner and manager. I said, one thing they don't talk about is how hard all of this is, how rewarding it is, but it's a lot of work. And I don't mind the work. I actually enjoy it, and I embrace it. But it definitely is taking longer than I'd like to get Space Command done. But I'm thrilled at how it's coming out. And when I look at Doug Jones's performance and Bob Picardo's and Mira Furlan's and all of our wonderful actors, this is what I grew up to be. This is what I wanted to be, and what I've accomplished thanks to you, thanks to your believing in me and encouraging me and being there for me when I need it. So thanks very much. We'll talk soon, and I won't sing happy birthday to myself, but Elaine and I will go and share our time with many of the people we love today. So that's it. Thanks very much. Talk to you soon. Mark Zicree of Space Command, Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi. Take care. Bye-bye.